A mandatory pit stop is required in this 50% race, but you cannot make that under the first 3 laps. Also, you cannot pit under the virtual safety car. A rule that F1 probably should use itself. We're about to find out who is going to lead here. It's the first race in Bahrain. It's lights out and away we go. Softy leads from pole position, Martin second. And Senna already jumping him, so it's a terrible start for Martin. I think he's dropped down to 3rd already. But it is Softy who keeps the lead for now. You can see in the background that Aiden is overtaking his brother into P4. Clean start so far. Softy leads from Senna, Martin, Aiden, Alistair, Luca. Down the mount to 7th, it's Owen in 8th. And you can see Senna already challenging Softy for the race lead. They're going almost side by side, they are side by side. Will Softy be first going through the corner? Senna tries around the outside, but he maybe ran out of room. And Softy for now keeps the lead. And you can see everyone so close together. Softy leads from Senna. Martin still 3rd. Aiden did jump his brother. He's into 4th. Alistair 5th. And you can see in the background that now Danaman is in 8th position. Aiden has got a position gained already, up to P4. He had a strong season in TGP1 last time out, finishing 4th overall, his highest ever finish. And they'll be looking to go 1, 2 or maybe 3 places better here in the inaugural F2 League. But it's Softy who leads on the opening lap by a second. Senna second. As Aiden chooses to chase down Martin, whilst he's also got a defend from Inverness and Luca behind. You can see how tight the order still is on the opening lap. Softy, a big lockup. Spectator cameras go with the lockup.
Spectator comes! Spectator comes!
Oh, here we go.
As if Alistair's held me up here and Owen's right on my arm.
How close this pack is, all sticking together. And Knighton will look to get the move on Dan, but Dan's getting a super toe from Inverness, who himself will be getting a distant toe from Luca. Nine will go for the inside here into turn 1, who Dan himself will look to make a move on Alistair. And look at this, 3 cars coming into turn 1. Dan goes slightly wider now. Nine may be able to pick him off. Not quite as Luca again struggles in that corner, struggling with the TC. He's finding it tricky out there. But Luca slots in behind Dan and takes P7. Now he's fighting with Knighton. And Alistair has lost it. Alistair's been spun round. He's lost it by himself. Lost the back end. And he's going to fall right down to the back of the grid. He could fall into the pits for a T, I think, at the moment. With a 5.8 second advantage.
Yeah, but then I
Wilson to go for a move at the inside of Owen. Owen looks to defend the position.
Oh, Aiden, don't turn in, don't turn in.
Owen went very wide, and thankfully Aiden saw him coming, moved out the way, and Owen...
That's what I did to Martin a couple of laps ago.
Yeah.
You just
I
got sucked
seen it
in.
coming, I thought, shit, I'm missing braking point, I better warn you. For the sake of both of us.
Jack and Khalifa all fighting over 4th, 5th and 6th. You can see in the distance as well. Y-Racer closing in on Knighton.
Oh, hello.
Oh, so it's pretty close between like the Aiden and Martin level.
So Owen's just 2 tenths behind Aiden. But sticking with this just for now. Jack trying to hold off Khalifa. The two of them very, very close. It is Jack for now who holds on to 5th position. Surely Jack will choose the pit soon. The yellow flags are out in sector 1, so we think there's been a spin maybe. Or maybe someone's just getting out of the way. And oh! Khalifa almost loses it, catches it round. He'll only lose a short amount of time.
Looks like Senna's done something similar.
The top 6 all yet to make their stops. The top 6 and Kim yet to pit. Owen, this is the closest battle on track. Looking to close in on Aiden. Will he get down in the move into turn 1? He thinks about it. He pulls out, but then goes again.
Oh, sorry, Aiden.
Aiden keeps the position, but Owen is starting to put more and more pressure on the Scott cars. He'll be hoping to set a marker down as we see Owen looking even closer now. 3 tenths is the gap as they come down the start-finish straight.
Nice bit of lag there.
Owen goes for the move up the inside into turn 1. Can Aiden fight it back? It's going to be a tough ask, but Owen on the brakes nicely takes the position, and Aiden unable to fight back there. Owen using up all the room to take the position and take what is a net podium place. He moves ahead of Aiden. And in the background as well, Jack and Khalifa fighting here for 10th and 11th, the last championship point. But of course with Erland still to pit. And I think maybe Aiden's gone back onto Owen. We'll go to that very shortly. We can see these two still scrapping away, Khalifa and Jack. Look, they've kept it for now though, but Aiden right on the back of Owen, as you can see. So I'm not sure if Owen's made a mistake or if Aiden's just stuck with him.
I did.
Slight bit of lag there too. Not sure if Aiden's seeing this. But
Yeah,
in the pit from the lead.
Dan Pitts in the lead, which means Softy will retake the position that rightfully believes is his. Erlang, will we see him come into the pits this time around? Surely it's worth doing now to make the most of the soft tyres for the final 4 or 5 laps.
Tell you what, though, Dan could be in a very good position now.
Dan will come out very close, we think, to this trio, and you can see ahead of them another car is choosing to pit. I think that's a lapped car. Can Aiden fight back on Owen? Where does Dan rejoin from the pit lane? Of course, pit stops a little longer here. Aiden looking to go inside into turn 1, Leo on the brakes, but Owen just about keeps that line and keeps the position, but now Aiden all over Owen, so the tables have turned here. And look at the better traction and speed that Aiden's got through this corner. Owen looks to defend, but Aiden with the inside will have the inside corner.
Dan goes up the inside into turn 1.
Aiden on Owen, still side by side, fighting for this final podium place. And Aiden can now take the position back again. This is brilliant. Owen comes back at him. Aiden and Owen still side by side for this whole sector. This is amazing. Aiden now back ahead into P3, but Owen slightly edges it. These two giving us great entertainment for P3 and P4, and it is Owen who for now takes a slight 10th advantage. And for now takes back the position that he took 2 laps ago. These two allowing Martin to get a bit of breathing space in second place. And you can see Dan now just 2 seconds back and on the quicker tyres. These two can't afford to fight too much. But Owen will not want to give up that position, and Aiden will not want to let him pull away. These two have been side by side for pretty much the whole lap. Everyone now having made their stops. So no one else left to pit in this race. You can see just how close Aiden is to Owen, but already Dan has taken a second out of these two in the last half of a lap.
I think Dan might actually get the first lap as well, to be fair.
And I'll be getting a great view of this, and as Softy mentioned, with the quicker tyres, a good chance to take the fastest lap. And 2 challenging points as Owen has lost it in the background. Disaster for the Iron Drive in our
With 2 league top championship as well, I must point out.
You press the throttle
Softy
coming out of a slow corner and it's just Russian roulette.
comfortably be leading this race from Martin. 12 seconds is the advantage, and you can see the extra speed and pace and confidence that Dan has got over Aiden. And it looks like he's going to take a position before he even gets to turn 1. Dan the man slots into P3, unless Aiden can, which he decides. And Aiden takes the place, but does he have the traction? The tyre life is not as good. Dan the man temporarily takes the place back, but again it's Aiden.
I like Lucas' commentary.
Oh, sexy.
Warms me up.
Not the good thing.
Not
too
too
good.
good. Oh, DRS failure.
When you see oh, actually no. That's the last thing you need now.
The thing is, I used to always get that in TGP1 every fucking session.
And Dan the man has comfortably gotten that. But he's he has completely outbraked himself as he struggles to go through. And Aiden has walked all over that as he goes on to turn 3.
And the fastest lap.
It's a fantastic drive for Softy where he gets the fastest lap, but there's still the lap to go. I don't think anybody is currently on a fastest lap.
Yes!
Fair play.
Yes!
Well done, Aiden.
With damage as well. Get in, thank
And
you.
it's Martin, then Aiden to round up the podium.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory.
I've just done the biggest stint in my life on these tyres.
Speed 19's lagging like fuck.
Oh, Aiden, you bitch. You just fucking
Sorry,
start.
Speed 19 was lagging. I wasn't sitting behind there.
So Dom's racing.
Yeah, put me in a car, didn't it?
Well done, Red Bull
Evans
Kim,
lost
for
his front
breaking
wing.
that fucking early. Cunt.
Oh, Owen nearly took me out.
Yeah, Red Bull Kim broke so fucking
Oh
early.
my god, Speed 19's lag. Oh
Yeah,
my
Jack,
goodness,
I don't
man.
want to go anywhere near this.
Oh, this is you. Hi! Hi!
Like,
Round the outside.
Erlang's like
Whoa.
fucking horrendous.
Oh, there's so many, like, not good people at the
For
front.
God's sake.
Move!
red front wing already.
Whoa!
Fucking joke.
There's so many slow people at the front.
It is fucking chaos. There's no point.
Oh my god.
It's soft. You see, every time you go in the midfield, you get shite.
No, no, it's fucking
Whoa,
Erlang's
the
lag.
car off. Oh,
Right,
look at
Dom,
that.
either Speed 19 doesn't race the rest of the season unless he fixes that internet. That's horrendous. He's going to take someone
Erlang's
out.
lag is horrendous.
So that's P12, for
Absolutely
fuck's
horrendous.
sake.
It is.
And his lag's horrible.
I love how Marco started like 9th and he's 3rd.
I started
I'm there, right?
8th and I'm 12th.
Yeah, you gotta go.
How are you
go.
doing?
I've got no front. Oh my god, I've got
Oh,
nothing.
yeah, you haven't.
I've got nothing. I've
Softy,
got
I'm breaking early because Erlang is just all over the place now.
I'm
God, I'm
actually
so
finished for the
slow.
race. He broke so
Jack, what's going on
fucking early.
ahead?
Why did
I
he
don't
break so
know.
fucking early? Fucking Danish cunt.
Oh no!
What is going on? They're like 7 wide.
Yeah, spin in front of me, why don't you prick?
How are you so fast?
Jack, shut up.
Oh, there's gonna be a crash. And braking. Oh,
What a move!
the rear wheels were spinning like mad.
Jack, I don't want to get
So-
close to this.
I'm in reverse grid pole right now. Uh oh, Marco's the one. There's the bottleneck.
And Speed 19's
Oh.
like, oh my god!
Well, thank you, whoever rear-ended me off.
I think it was Phil. Or someone else.
Oh,
I'd love to know who rear-ended me off. That'd
Oh
be,
boy!
DJ Khaled trying to sniff me.
Yeah, you could do.
I'm so far
Not
behind.
me.
Yeah, God damn it.
Oh, I'm 3 wide with Marco and Red Bull Kim. This went fucking well.
Oh, Jack! No! No! No, Jack, please! No.
I spun and you broke your foot. Who's next?
Jack, come
I'm
on, we
gonna
can
let
catch
you
these
go.
guys, come on.
Oh, I've braked late. Might brake too late. Might be.
Jack, come on, we can catch these
Oh.
guys.
I'm in. I've got the D.
Yeah, because everyone's stuck by
That's 'cause
fucking
everyone else
Speed
is
Laggy
looking
McGee.
Everyone's knocking 7 bells out of each other as well.
Pretty much.
No, not in
I started 8th by end of lap. Well, turn 4. I was 12.
Literally, I was following Red Bull Kim and he broke about 50 metres before everyone else.
He always does.
Oh, thanks for that!
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, we've got a spinner.
Oh shit, I've got DRS.
Fucking hell, man! Hi, Owen!
Oh, hello. I'm about to pass your brother again.
Fucking nonce, man! Fix your log!
Has Alistair got wing damage or not?
Alistair, have you got
I can't
damage?
tell. Ah,
He's just lost
Oh
his
my
rhythm, he
God.
probably just needs to get back into it.
Oh,
yeah, I've
Speed
got
19's
red
on
front
four.
wing on one side, so.
And the thing is, still,
I'm
I can't get a good
struggling
rhythm out
so
of
much in
those
the
corners because everyone is so far ahead of me. Or like holding me up,
At
sort of
least
thing.
you're not fucking next
Oh,
Speed
back
9
and
in his log.
Robo Jink's gonna
Well, there's my
come as
championship
well.
contender in front of me in Martin.
Hello, I'm in front of him.
I said championship contender.
My brakes are completely gone.
Yeah, it don't feel nice to drive at the minute.
Oh, he's turning on me!
Honestly, it feels like my brakes are completely
Use
gone
your
off the cliff.
mirrors!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fair.
I just seen the car off in the barrier and I thought it was mine, but it wasn't.
He disconnected it after I overtook him.
Yeah.
I wonder if he rage quit because fucking because I overtook him.
So sick of the song.
No, it looked like it disconnects after it like.
Yeah.
And Phil's too far up the road for me to catch.
P9.
No way in Formula 2!
Yeah, P3.
Damn.
I feel like I want
I'm still holding up a queue, and it includes Red Bull Kim.
A comeback drive to P6, I'll take that.
P5 from the back of the grid. I'll happily take that.